All right, so today we're gonna be building a new foundation for a shed we're gonna be putting in. This foundation is 18 years old. You can see we had this shed on it. We just moved it off for right now. 18 years old, so we're finally upgrading to a new one. So we're gonna get rid of all of this and then we'll start building our new pad. All right, we have our area cleared out. Let's talk about the materials we have. So we're gonna be doing a basic cinder block foundation. So we have our cinder blocks here. By the way, this is for a 12 by 10 foot shed. So we have these, we'll split these out. We also have 200 pounds of gravel, which is gonna go underneath these blocks to make sure they don't sink too much here in Louisiana. We also have a handful of 2x6s. We went ahead and painted them, that's optional, but that's gonna help it last a little bit longer. So we have 12-foot long boards, and then we have 10-foot long boards. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna lay those boards out to figure out exactly where we need to put our cinder blocks, and then we're gonna level everything. So let's get to it. All right, we got our 4 corner cinder blocks in place, and we put our 2x4s or 2x6s out. What we're gonna do now is screw all these corners in. We're gonna make this base square, and then we're gonna work on leveling and putting our cinder blocks in place. All right, so we got all these screwed in. I put 3 screws on each side, should hold it together. We're gonna start putting our middle boards in. But first, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure that this thing is all square. So the key is we're gonna measure with the tape measure that corner to this corner and make sure it equals that corner to this corner. That way we know it's perfectly square. All right, so we got it pulled across. You can see we're sitting at 190 inches. That's the same distance from that corner to that corner, so we know that this thing is perfectly square. So I have this side lifted up. We're gonna actually dig a little hole here, put our gravel in it. That way we can put our cinder block on top of it. We're gonna come back with this level, make sure every side is level. That way this thing is perfectly flat. Got our ditch digged out, and we're gonna pour it in. And we're just gonna bring this back up pretty level with where it was before. Maybe something like this is probably good here. And that's it. We will take our cinder block, throw it back on there, and then we'll go move on to the next side. So we got that side in. We have this side in. There's gravel underneath. You can see it's kind of in the ground a little bit actually, and that makes this board going across level. So we've done these 2 sides. We're gonna do the back 2 now. Make sure that's level, that's level, that's level, and then we'll be ready to put our boards in between. All right, everything is level. We went ahead and we marked every 16 inches on each side, and we're gonna put our boards across this way every 16 inches. After we get all that in, we're gonna come back and put in more of our cinder blocks to make sure it's all level. These are the primary sources of what's holding the shed foundation though. So let's get to it. All the cinder blocks are in. We are ready to remeasure each corner, make sure it's plumb, and then we'll start putting our deck on. All right, so we have our 4x8 sheets of plywood. You can use, and it's probably better to use 4x10 so it'll cover it completely. We just had some 4x8s on hand, but we went ahead and marked exactly along our studs so that we're consistently hitting them when we drill it in. So we're gonna be using these deck screws here. These are 1 5/8 inch. And we're just gonna get this all in place, then we'll finish out that side and be good to go for our shed. All right, all the Deck boards are in. Our foundation is set. We are ready to install a shed, but I hope this video helps you all out if you're installing a shed as well. I'll be posting another video hopefully soon of us putting the shed in, but do me a favor, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and thank you for watching.